Welcome to httravel, a channel that inspires journeys to discover magical lands, where each destination is a colorful story. Today, we will set foot on Malta, the pearl of the Mediterranean, a small but brilliant island nation, where ancient citadels glow golden in the sun, the sea sparkles like jade, and 7,000 years of history whisper through every stone. Imagine yourself standing on the walls of Valletta, watching the sunset dye the sea golden, or diving into the crystal-clear waters of the Blue Lagoon, where coral reefs tell ancient stories. Malta is not only majestic fortresses or ancient stone villages, but also a place where Phoenician, Roman, Arab and British cultures blend together, creating a unique identity. From the vibrant festivals in Mdina, fragrant pastéis in Rabat, to traditional dances by the fire, Malta is an invitation to colorful experiences. Will you explore temples older than the pyramids of Giza, sail through sea caves in Gozo, or simply relax on the shores of St. Julian's? Join httravel as we embark on a journey to this Mediterranean paradise where every moment is a precious memory. What are you most excited about in Malta? An ancient fortress, an emerald beach, or a historical story? Leave a comment to share and suggest your next destination. Malta, a small island nation in the heart of the Mediterranean Sea, 80 kilometers south of Sicily, Italy, is a strategic bridge between Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. With an area of only 316 square kilometers, Malta consists of three main islands, Malta, Gozo and Comino, along with several smaller uninhabited islands. The capital Valletta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the cultural and historical center, with narrow cobblestone streets and a golden fortress. Malta's terrain is a blend of steep limestone cliffs, turquoise bays like Blue Bay, and rolling olive groves. The more peaceful island of Gozo is home to ancient villages nestled on hillside slopes, while Comino is famous for the Blue Lagoon, a natural lake with crystal-clear waters. Malta's 137 kilometers long coastline is a diving paradise, with underwater caves and ancient shipwrecks. Located on ancient sea routes, Malta has been a stopover for Phoenicians, Romans, Arabs and the Knights of St. John, leaving their mark in the form of megalithic temples, fortresses and churches. This vibrant Mediterranean country, where golden cliffs meet the blue sea, fields of wildflowers bloom in the sun, and stone villages tell stories of millennia, invites you to explore the intersection of nature and history. Malta enjoys a typical Mediterranean climate, with sunny days and mild winters. Average temperatures range from 15 degrees Celsius in winter, December-February, to 30 degrees Celsius in summer, June-August, making Malta a year-round destination. Summer, with more than 12 hours of sunshine a day, is the ideal time to swim in Golden Bay, snorkel in the coral reefs of Comino, or stroll along the walls of Valletta under the olive trees. The cool sea breezes cool the heat, carrying the scent of salt and lavender from the fields. Winter, with temperatures rarely dropping below 10 degrees Celsius, is perfect for exploring ancient sites, such as Gantija Temple in Gozo, or St. Elmo's Fortress, without the harsh cold. Spring, March, May, and autumn, September, November, are the best times to visit, when the weather is pleasant, wildflowers bloom on the cliffs, and festivals such as Carnival in Valletta or El Narja in Rabat enliven the island. Rainfall is low, concentrated in winter, ensuring long sunny days for outdoor activities. The fresh air, highly rated by the World Health Organization, gives visitors a sense of relaxation. Malta's climate is a melody of sun and wind, with bright summer days, mild winter nights, and relaxing moments amidst Mediterranean nature, making every trip full of light and energy. Valletta, Europe's smallest capital, is an open-air museum, where every cobbled street tells the story of the Knights of St. John and ancient empires. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Valletta is a maze of golden fortresses, Baroque churches and bustling squares. St. John's Co-Cathedral, with its gilded interior and paintings by Caravaggio, is a 16th-century masterpiece. St. Elmo's Fort, towering over the Grand Harbor, offers spectacular sea views and recounts battles against the Ottomans. Republic Street, the heart of Valletta, is lined with quaint cafes, shops selling crafts like Maltese glass and bakeries serving pastéis, puffed pastries filled with ricotta cheese. The Upper Baraka Gardens is the place to watch the sunset, when the sun bathes the ships in the harbor in golden light. Valletta is a cultural hub, with the Manol Theatre, one of Europe's oldest, hosting opera and classical drama. Festivals such as the Valletta Baroque Festival or Notte Bianca enliven the city with music, lights and fireworks. The Isuk Talbelt Market is a foodie paradise, from grilled swordfish to ftira, Maltese bread, stuffed with sun-dried tomatoes. Visit the National Archaeological Museum to see megalithic artifacts, such as the Mother Goddess statue from the Hagar Kim Temple. Valletta is not just the capital, but the soul of Malta, where 500 years of history meet modern life, offering a journey into art, culture and the Mediterranean. Mdina, the silent city, is Malta's ancient capital, perched on a hill in the center of the island, with narrow cobblestone streets and ancient walls. Built in Phoenician times, Mdina was once the center of power for the Romans, Arabs and Knights of St. John. The Baroque Mdina gate opens onto a medieval world of rolling chariots and stone houses bearing noble coats of arms. The red-domed St. Paul's Cathedral is the heart of Mdina, housing stunning frescoes and the story of St. Paul, who lived here after a shipwreck. Mesquita Square, a filming location for Game of Thrones, has a mystical feel with its golden walls glowing in the sun. Mdina is famous for its peaceful, car-free atmosphere, with only the sound of church bells and the wind blowing through the alleys. The Mdina Glass Market sells dazzling handcrafted glassware, from vases to jewelry. The Damondian restaurant, housed in the Zara Palace Hotel, serves dishes such as rabbit stewed in wine and grilled turbot, with views across the island. The medieval Mdina festival, with reenactments of knights and fireworks, brings the glory days back to life. Trekking around the city walls, you'll see olive groves and the sea beyond. Mdina is a place where time slows down, inviting you to step into an ancient Malta, with aristocratic tales, hidden alleys, and peaceful moments in the heart of the Mediterranean. Gozo, a smaller and more peaceful island than Malta, is a haven of unspoiled nature and ancient culture. Just a 20-minute ferry ride from Malta, Gozo welcomes you with its golden stone villages, turquoise bays and fields of wildflowers. The citadel in Victoria, the capital of Gozo, is an ancient fortress with thick walls and views across the island. The neo-Romanesque Church of Ta Pinu is a popular pilgrimage site with tales of miracles. Ramla Bay, with its rare red sands, is ideal for swimming and exploring Calypso's cave, associated with Homer's Odyssey. Gantija Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the oldest temples in the world, dating back to 3600 BC, and is a testament to a megalithic civilization. Gozo is a diving paradise, with sites like the Blue Hole, where underwater caves and coral reefs create a magical world. Victoria Market sells gbejna cheese, thyme honey, and Gozo wine. Activities like kayaking around Zlendi Bay, horse riding through the countryside, or taking a cooking class to make Gozo ftira offer an intimate experience. Nader Carnival, with its colorful costumes and fireworks, enlivens the island. Gozo is a place where you can find peace, with stone houses nestled by the sea, cliffside trails, and the hospitality of the people, making Malta rustic and charming. Comino, the smallest island in the Maltese archipelago, is an unspoiled gem home to the Blue Lagoon, a natural lake world famous for its crystal-clear waters. Measuring just 3.5 square kilometers and virtually uninhabited, Comino is a haven for those seeking solitude amid the sea. The Blue Lagoon, located between Comino and Cominato Island, is ideal for swimming, snorkeling or kayaking through sparkling sea caves. The Santa Maria Tower, a 17th-century fortress, towers over the cliffs, offering breathtaking views, and the story of the Knights of St. John. Trekking around the island, you'll encounter wild thyme bushes, limestone cliffs and hidden coves. Comino is a top diving destination, with shipwrecks like the MV Carwela, and underwater caves teeming with tropical fish. With no cars, Comino offers absolute peace, with only the sound of waves and seabirds. Boat tours from Malta or Gozo take you to Comino, often combining swimming and BBQs on the sand. The food here is simple, with small stalls selling ftira, fresh orange juice and local sisk beer. In the summer, the Blue Lagoon is bustling with yachts, but in spring or autumn, the island returns to its wild side, ideal for meditation or photography. Comino is a place where you can immerse yourself in nature, feel the magic of the sea, and find moments of peace in the heart of the Mediterranean that will make you want to come back again and again to immerse yourself in the emerald waters. Rabat, next to Mdina, is a rustic town with cobbled streets, yellow houses and a rich religious heritage. Founded by the Arabs in the 9th century, Rabat, which means suburb in Arabic, was once home to farmers and craftsmen. St. Paul's Catacombs, a 4th century underground labyrinth where early Christians buried their dead, is a testament to Malta's religious history. St. Paul's Grotto, where St. Paul is said to have taken refuge, is a sacred pilgrimage site. Busquet Gardens, Malta's only forest, is ideal for picnicking, trekking or admiring wildflowers in spring. Rabat Market sells gbejna cheese, pickled olives and fragrant pastizzi. The Cliff Restaurant, with its fincata rabbit stew and grilled lamprey, offers an authentic Maltese dining experience. The El Narja Festival, held in June, enlivens Rabat with horse races, folk music and fireworks. Nearby, the Dingley Cliffs offer spectacular views of the sea, perfect for watching the sunset. Rabat is also known for its crafts, from pottery to filigree lace. Visit Casa Bernard, a 16th-century aristocratic residence, to see the antique interiors and hear stories of Malta's elite. Rabat is where you can get a taste of the real Malta, with its quiet alleys, ancient ruins, and welcoming locals offering a soulful journey through the Mediterranean. Malta has a history of more than 7,000 years, making it one of the oldest cradles of civilization in the world. From the megalithic period, 3600 to 2500 BC, temples such as Gantija, Hagar Kim, and Najdra, older than Stonehenge, testify to an advanced culture that worshipped the mother goddess. The Phoenicians arrived in the 8th century BC, making Malta a center of Mediterranean trade. The Romans conquered the island in 218 BC, leaving behind monuments such as the Domus Romana in Rabat. In the 7th century, the Arabs brought Islam and Semitic languages, influencing today's Maltese. In 1530, the Knights of St. John, a military order, built Valletta and its forts, making Malta an impregnable fortress. The Great Siege of 1565, when the Knights defeated the Ottomans, was the climax of the history. The French under Napoleon occupied the island in 1798, but were overthrown by the British in 1800. Malta became a British colony, leaving its mark in its language, architecture, and afternoon tea. Independence in 1964, Malta joined the EU in 2004, becoming a modern nation. Malta's history is a story of resilience, from ancient temples and fortress battles to a small but rich nation that invites you to explore its sites such as the Hypogeum, St. Elmo's Fort, and tales of knights, pirates, and empires. Maltese culture is a blend of Phoenician, Roman, Arab, Knights of St. John, and British heritage, creating a unique Mediterranean identity. The Maltese language, the only Semitic language written in Latin, is a bridge between Arabia and Europe. Traditional music, such as Ghana, Maltese folk songs, is heard at village festivals, telling stories of love and the sea. Year-round village festivals, festas, are the soul of Malta, with religious parades, fireworks and imkaret, date-filled pastries. Churches, of which there are more than 360 on the island, are cultural hubs, from St. John's Co-Cathedral to small village churches. Crafts, such as filigree lace and Maltese glass, reflect the ingenuity of the people. Traditional dress, such as the gonella for women, is now only seen during the carnival. The Maltese spirit of hospitality is reflected in family meals, with dishes such as fankata, rabbit stew, and ftira, washed down with sisk beer. The carnival in Valletta, with its elaborate costumes and dancing, brings a lively atmosphere. Maltese culture is a melting pot, from the rhythms of Ghana, ancient forts, to friendly smiles, inviting you to immerse yourself in the rhythms of the Mediterranean, experiencing Malta at once ancient and modern. Maltese women are a symbol of elegance, resilience, and creativity, playing a central role in preserving the country's heritage and driving its development. Dressed in traditional clothing such as the gonella, an elegant lace robe, they were once a familiar sight in Mdina or Valletta. Today, Maltese women shine in every field, from the arts to politics to business. In villages like Rabat or Gozo, they are talented artisans, making filigree lace, ceramics, or cooking traditional dishes such as pastizzi and soppa talamla, vegetable soup. In Valletta, women are entrepreneurs, designers, and writers, like Loran Vella, who tell stories about Maltese identity. During village festivals, women lead religious ceremonies, decorate churches, and prepare sweet imkaret. They are also actively involved in education, with teachers teaching Maltese language and history to the younger generation. Their balance of tradition and modernity is inspiring, from carnival dances to tourism initiatives in Gozo. Maltese women are the soul of the island, with their warm smiles, stories of family, and a flair for keeping the culture alive, making visitors feel deeply connected to Malta with every glance and greeting. Maltese cuisine is a gastronomic adventure, blending Mediterranean, Arabic, and European flavors. Fankata, a rabbit stewed in wine, garlic, and herbs, is a national specialty, often eaten at family gatherings. Ftira, flatbread stuffed with sun-dried tomatoes, olives, anchovies, and Bejna cheese, is a popular street food. Pastizzi, puffed bread filled with ricotta or mashed beans, are fragrant snacks, available at every corner of Valletta's markets. Seafood is the star, from grilled lamprey, pan-fried swordfish, to octopus stewed in aljada fish soup. Soppa talamla, with vegetables and Bejna cheese, is a warming winter dish. Sweet desserts like imkaret, a deep-fried date pastry, or cannoli, tubes of ricotta pastry, please everyone. Maltese wines, such as Marsevan, made from Merlot and Syrah grapes, and sisk beer are popular drinks. Arabic dishes like kusksu, meat noodle soup, and British dishes like afternoon tea with fagali, almond cakes, reflect the diversity. The Isuk Talbelt market and restaurants like Ta Chris in Rabat are the places to go for authentic cuisine. Maltese cuisine is a story of land and sea, with rich dishes, from fragrant fankata to crispy pastizzi, inviting you to explore each taste. Malta is a paradise for adventurers, from the sea to ancient ruins. Snorkeling in the Blue Lagoon, with its coral reefs and shipwrecks, offers a magical underwater world. Kayaking around sea caves in Gozo, such as Oued El Ghasri, is a thrilling experience. Trekking in Dingley Cliffs, with its sea views and wildflower meadows, is perfect for photography. Visiting megalithic temples such as Hasa Kuba or Najdra, you will touch 7,000 years of history. Cruise around Valletta's Grand Harbor for a sea view of the forts. Valletta's Carnival, with its costumes and fireworks, is a chance to immerse yourself in the culture. Learn to cook fankata or make filigree lace in Rabat for an immersive experience. Ride a horse through the Gozo countryside or cycle around Mdina for a relaxing ride. Watch the sunset at Golden Bay or swim at St. Peter's Pool for a peaceful moment. Malta is a place where you can both conquer history and immerse yourself in the sea, creating colorful memories amid forts, caves, and crystal waters. Malta is an investment in Mediterranean experiences that can be enjoyed on a wide range of budgets. A 7 to 10 day trip costs around $1,200 to $2,500 per person, which includes a 3 to 4 star hotel in Valletta, Slima, or Gozo, dining at fun restaurants like Pastizzi, Ftira, and taking part in tours like scuba diving, the Gantija Temple, or St. Elmo's Fort. Luxury resorts like the Hilton Malta at St. Julian's, with a spa and private beach, cost $4,000 to $8,000. Budget travel with a homestay in Rabat, Gozo or eating at the market reduces costs to $700 to $1,500. Airfare from Vietnam, via Istanbul or Dubai, to Malta ranges from $800 to $1,500 round trip. Euro is used, with €1 being about 27,000 VND, 2025. Credit cards are popular in the cities, but cash is needed in remote villages. Public buses, $2 to $5 per ticket, connect Valletta, Mdina, Gozo, taxis $10 to $20 per short trip. Car rental, $40 to $60 per day, is convenient for exploring the island. Malta is a versatile destination, from a luxury holiday to a backpacking trip, offering a paradise of beauty. Malta, the jewel of the Mediterranean, is a place where nature, history, and culture blend together, touching all the senses. From the Golden Fortress in Valletta, the crystal-clear blue lagoon in Comino, to the ancient temples of Gozo, each destination is a masterpiece. Maltese women, with their filigree lace, prepared fun and festive dances, enrich the cultural identity. Rich cuisine, from crispy pastizzi to fragrant ftira, is a hospitable invitation. 7,000 years of history, from megalithic temples to knights' fortresses, offer a journey back in time. httravel hopes you are eager to explore Malta, where jade waves, stone alleys, and friendly smiles make up paradise. What captivates you? The Blue Lagoon, St. Elmo's Fort, or a plate of prepared fun? Leave a comment to share and continue your journey to discover the world. Follow httravel to not miss out on magical destinations, inspiring stories, and travel dreams ahead.